Charlotte Edwards waiting for Brunt. Short of length, she pulls, and that's going to go through the vacant mid-wicket area. Player from mid-on has just given up the chase already, Elise Villani, and that's through to the boundary for 4. Shrubsole again. This ball, oh, outside edge from Edwards' bat, just wide of Smith, the keeper, and down to the boundary for 4. Brunt again. This ball pitched up and driven strongly by McFarlane past the bowler, and mid-off won't get that one. Cleary again. This one on the leg stump, tries to swing it through the leg side, but hit her on the pad. And King again to Edwards, comes down and lofts over Brunt's head at mid-wicket, is into the gap. Desperately trying to get around there is the fielder out there, but to no avail. So she bowls again, comes down the wicket, Edwards, and flat bats it over the bowler's head, and that'll run down towards the boundary for 4. So Cleary into McFarlane on the leg stump, and hits her on the pad. The big appeal has been given out. Well, that ball swinging towards the leg side, obviously drifting. It's her first ball from Piper Cleary. Pitched up and she smashes it through the offside past point. 4 runs, first delivery. Well, she probably appreciated the ball pitched up outside off stump there. And Cleary again, this one on the leg stump, tries to flick it round. A semi-appeal from Cleary, but realising comes in again. This ball short of a length on the leg stump and just flicked off her pads nicely by Edwards, past the keeper down to the boundary for 4. This next ball short of a length, and just land on that one. Devine straight to Paparo. She pings at the stumps, just misses. I reckon it. All they do is no, it's hit the stumps, and the umpire's given it out. Sort of gone past the stumps, just glanced at the bails, came off. So Bates into Beaumont, and this one the lap shot, a full toss, just in the place she wanted it, and all the way down to the boundary for 4. Skillfully executed by Tammy Beaumont, and 4 runs to the total. 2 for 57. 9 overs remaining in the innings. King back into the attack, and this ball clubbed high over mid-wicket. There's a fielder, Heather Graham, getting under it right through her hands. King bowls again to her. She comes down the wicket, and this time lofts it towards long off. There's a fielder getting towards it. Piper Cleary, she takes the catch. So this time the drop catch from Graham doesn't cost the Scorchers too much in the end. King again to Beaumont. She lofts this one over mid-off. Cleary has to run back towards the boundary, but she won't get that. So skillfully placed there by Tammy Beaumont, and 4 more runs. So King bowls to Beaumont. Comes down the wicket, lofts it high over mid-wicket, and it's going to go high over Heather Graham's head and high over the boundary rope for 6. Tremendous contact made by Tammy Beaumont. So Bates, this ball hit hard out to mid-off. Brilliant fielding from Brunt. Finds the short of her ground. Yes, she does. Throwing the ball in, sliding quickly, releasing it quickly, and Bates taking off the bails. This next ball lofted high, and the third man fielder getting under it and takes the catch quite easily in the end. So player out there, Megan Schutt, short and sweet innings. So Cleary in and lofted towards mid-off. Brunt getting behind and takes the catch. 2 wickets and 2 balls for the Perth Scorchers. Sarah Coit just hitting that ball straight to the fielder, first ball. So to McGrath, she makes herself room, tries to play it across the line and misses right through to the keeper. So an excellent last over from Shrubsole. Finding a Yorker length on a regular basis, only conceding 4 runs off the last over, and the final score for the Strikers, 6 for 120. So on Joel, the last 5 overs, probably give the points to the Scorchers there. Interestingly enough, this next ball right on the pads is an appeal for OBW. The hits from the pad has been given out, and umpire Johnson adjudging her to be in front, playing across the line there, and Susie Bates is out already in the first over. So Devine bowls, and this one Bolton drives through mid-on. Nice shot. There's a chase on here for Beaumont, getting out towards the boundary. Once it's past you at the whacker, it's hard to catch. 4 runs to Bolton. Schutt again to Villani on a good length again, but a beautiful on drive and past Edwards at mid-on, right through to the boundary for 4. Well, just keeping her shape and standing right over the top of that one, a commanding on drive. Schutt again, and Villani gets a leading edge. It's high. Edwards trying to get under it. She drops the catch. Well, what sort of valuable wicket would that have been? Ian paces, bowls to Villani. Short, carts powerfully past point. There's no stopping that one. All the way racing through to the boundary rope. And that's 4 more to Villani. Just to Villani. This ball a full toss and skied high over mid-wicket. There's no fielder out there, and that clears the boundary rope. A big 6 to Elise Villani. Timed it beautifully so far today. 1 for 32 now. Villani races on to 18. So This one floated up, and Villani high over the mid-wicket fielder here, racing out towards the boundary. And I don't think the fielder's going to come around and stop that. No, they won't. 4 more runs to Villani. Ian floats it up. Villani skies this one, top edge. Nitschke getting under it and easily takes the catch. So the introduction of spin has done the job for the strikers. And that wicket certainly keeps them in the game. So she bowls to Bolton this time. She tries the reverse lap very effectively. Down past McGrath and all the way to the boundary. Only 2 wickets down. Price, a backward sweep here from Graham. Beautifully executed past the fielder there, Nitschke, and she won't reach it. They're releasing the pressure as she waits for Price again. This one she sweeps just off the bottom edge, but past the fielder there, Edwards at short fine leg, and down to the boundary for a second consecutive ball to Heather Graham. McGrath again to Bolton, comes down the crease, and this one, there's Boulder through her defences, and I thought that one hit her on the pad, but it got right through her defences and clean bowled, so well bowled by Carly McGrath. She waits for McGrath, short, and she pulls straight up in the air. Will the fielder get under it? The bowler coming down, she misses it. Well, McGrath almost collided with McFarlane there. Again, making room and clubbing it away on the leg side. There's a chase here for Patterson. She won't get it. And a crucial boundary there for the... This next delivery, reverse sweep from Graham, bounces over the keeper's head this time. I don't know if that came off the pad or the bat, but another couple of runs for Graham. Graham waits for Coit, comes down the wicket, lofts high over mid-off this time, and Wellington's got a chase, but she won't get there, and 4 more runs to Heather Graham. Form this season, Heather Graham as Coit bowls. Reverse lap again, and this one is past McGrath, and I think this is going to be 4 more. 10 runs off 3 balls. So this next ball from quite short and club high over mid-wicket, this time by Graham. That'll be the game, I think. Yes, crosses the boundary line now. A brilliant finish to the game by Heather Graham. 3 boundaries and a 2 in that last over to finish the game. And she finishes on 39. A brilliant exhibition of batting. And one of the up-and-coming players in Australian cricket. Score, you know, the crowd's up around 2,500 now. But on Jolt, good chase by the Scorchers in the end, lost a couple of wickets along the way, but an interesting game. Graham ended up being the top scorer of the game. But